I am happy to speak to you from my home on a Sabbath day that has been observed in so many of your home communities as Brotherhood Day. The National Conference of Jews and Christians has set aside a day on which we can meet, not primarily as Protestants or Catholics or Jews, but as believing Americans. A day on which we can dedicate ourselves not to the things that divide, but to the things which unite us. I hope that we have begun to see how many and how important are the things on which we are united. Now, of all times, we require that kind of thinking. There are honest differences of religious belief among the citizens of your town, as there are among the citizens of mine. It is a part of the spirit of Brotherhood Day, as it is a part of our American heritage, to respect those differences. And it is well for us to remember that this America of ours is the product of no single creed or race or class. Men and women, your fathers and mine, came here from the far corners of the earth with beliefs that varied widely. And yet, each of them, in his own way, laid his own special gift upon our national altar to enrich our national life. From the gift that each has given, all have gained. This is no time to make capital out of religious differences, however honest. It is a time rather to make capital out of religious understanding. We who have faith cannot afford to fall out among ourselves. The very state of the world is a summons to us to stand together. For as I see it, the chief religious issue is not between our various beliefs. It is between belief and unbelief. It is not your specific faith or mine that is being called into question, but rather all faith. Religion in wide areas in different parts of the earth is being confronted with irreligion. Our faiths are being challenged. It is because of that threat that you and I must reach across the lines between our creeds, must clasp hands and make common cause. To make common cause will do credit to the best of our religious tradition, and it will do credit also to the best of our American tradition. The spiritual resources of our forebears have brought us a long way towards the goal which has been set before the nation at its very founding. And yet I do not look upon these United States as a finished product. We are still in the making. The vision of the early days still requires the same qualities of faith in God and man for its fulfillment. No greater thing could come to our land today than a revival of the spirit of religion, a revival that could sweep through the homes of the nation and stir the hopes and the hearts of men and women of all faiths to a reassertion of their belief in God and their dedication to His will for themselves and for their world. I doubt if there is any problem, social, political, or economic, that would not melt away before the fire of such a spiritual undertaking. I know of no better way to kindle such a fire than through the fellowship that an occasion like this makes possible. For Brotherhood Day, after all, is an experiment in understanding, a venture in neighborliness.